Hello, this is a video on how to play the card game Fortress. Fortress is a solitaire card game in which the objective, like many other solitaire card games, is to build up all four suits from ace to king using a standard 52 card deck. In terms of setting the game up, you'll deal 52 cards face up into 10 piles, right? So we have 10 piles here. And we deal the 52 cards such that 6 cards are dealt to the first and the last pile, and 5 cards to each pile in between. Sort of resembles a bit of a castle slash fortress, right? And so that's why the game is given the title it is. You'll start the game off with 4 empty foundation piles. You only have a tableau and foundation. Uh, Unlike other games, you do not have a reserve pile or a stock pile. In terms of playing the game, the tableau piles are built up or down by suit. What does that mean? You can play a card on another card if it is of the same suit and is one rank higher or one rank lower. So this queen is one rank lower than the king, so we could go ahead and play it like so. Similarly, this king is one rank higher than the queen and of the same suit, and we could play the king like so. It can be one rank higher or one rank lower, as demonstrated right there, provided it is of the same suit. Card ranks are not continuous. So, an ace cannot be played on a king, or a king cannot be played on an ace, right? In other words, you cannot turn the corner here, right? You cannot go king, queen, all the way down to ace, and then place another king on it, and then go all the way back down. No, it does not work like that. Also note that if you have an empty tableau pile, it can be filled with any card, and that's pretty much it. Right? Tableau piles are built up or down by suit, so one rank higher or one rank lower of the same suit. You cannot play an ace on a king, meaning you cannot turn the corner. An empty tableau pile can be filled with any card. Those are the 3 rules for the game. The game ends once all cards are moved onto the foundation piles. So let us begin. First, start off by moving the ace, right? Because that will benefit us. We then want to free up another ace or the 2 of spades. So we have an ace right there. Can we try to free it up in any way? Right, the other aces are sort of somewhat deep, so let us just stick to this ace here. If I move the queen, I then have a 3 that needs to be moved, and so that means we have to find a 4 or a 2. And so we'll deal with that here. Oh, sorry, it has to be of the same suit. My apologies. So we're going to move the queen there. Move the queen of clubs onto the king of clubs. Now, that unlocks the 3 of clubs. To move the 3 of clubs, we need the 4 of clubs, or we need the 2 of clubs. Okay, so let's try to find the 2 of clubs. It's right there. To move the 2 of clubs, we'll need to find the jack of clubs here. So as you can see, this game is quite tough, right? In that the suit restriction makes it so that effectively any possibility you have, you'd only ever have 13 possibilities for one card, right? And add on to that the fact that and that's 12 possibilities, right? Because you can play a card onto, sorry, excuse me, not even 12. You'd only have 2 possibilities for a card. You could play it on the card that is 1 rank higher, or the card that is 1 rank lower, right? So you only ever have 2 possibilities for a singular card in terms of the play you can make. On top of that, that card that you can make the play to might not even be available. And so 2 is the maximum number of possibilities you could have for a singular card. But in reality, you'd be lucky to even have 1 possibility here, right? And so can't really play here or make any plays. What we'll do is we'll restart here, trying to get a better hand because this game is sort of luck based. And if we cannot, then we'll end the video there. Okay, so we're back. Let us sort of try and see what we can do here. So we know that we have an ace right there, an ace right there, and the other two aces are somewhat deep. So let us try to focus on these two aces here. Well, to get to that ace, we need to find the 2 of diamonds or the 4 of diamonds. The 4 of diamonds is right there. Is it possible to make a move here? Well, to get to that 4 of diamonds, we'd have to move the king of clubs. That's possible. Then we'd have to move the 10 of hearts. And to do that, we need the jack of hearts or the 9 of hearts. We cannot get to the 9 of hearts because we will have just covered it with the king of clubs right here. And where's the jack of hearts? Well, the jack of hearts is hard to locate. Oh, the jack of hearts is right there. Okay. Okay. This is a bit of a catch-22. We won't ever be able to move that 3 onto that 4, because to get to that 4, we'd have to move that 2, and we'd only ever be able to move that 2 onto that 3. So it's a little bit of a bad situation here. So we can't get the 4 of diamonds. Can we get to the king of hearts or the jack of hearts? The jack of hearts is right there. We can't really uncover it, so can we get to the king of hearts? King of hearts is right there. We'll have to move the 9 of clubs. To move the 9 of clubs, we need the 8 of clubs or the 10 of clubs. And so as you can see, this is a bit of a chain reaction, right? You have to plan out ahead in Fortress. Generally, the more tableau piles you have, the harder the solitaire is, because if you get dealt a bad hand, it's hard to recover from it, right? If you get dealt a bad tableau with all the aces very deep, it's hard to get to it. And so not every game of Fortress is actually winnable, but generally good players will have a 40 to 50% win rate. Unfortunately here, it seems like we are stuck, but the rules are simple, and let me sum them up one more time here. Right? The rules are simple in that the objective is to build up all 4 suits from ace to king. In terms of the gameplay though, the tableau piles are built up or down by suit, so you can play a card that is 1 rank higher or 1 rank lower than the card it is making contact with, provided they are both of the same suit. Only the top card of a tableau pile is ever available to play, and an ace cannot be played on a king, or a king cannot be played on an ace. So that means you cannot turn the corner. An empty tableau pile can be filled with any card. So that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed Fortress Solitaire. It's one of the harder solitaire games out there. And thank you for watching.